Hey everybody. So real quick, we just wanted to kind of say a little bit of something about the chicken coop garage here that we've worked in here in the last couple of months, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a couple months.
Yeah. So we just wanted to say, you don't have to have a fancy new shop to work in and new concrete floor and air conditioning and heat and all that. All the good stuff, right? You don't need that. Really, you don't. You can work in a place like this.
It's a little messy right now.
It's a little messy right now. Yeah, we made a mess in the floor and we need to clean up our tools, throw our trash away and whatever. We get that, right? But the point is that you can work in any place and get things done. And so that's what we wanted to kind of showcase with working on these tractors as well.
Look, we got grass growing in here.
We do, yeah. And I think the concrete is actually cracked more now than it was when we started. But you know what? Hey, it's a good place to work. We got in out of the rain and we got a lot of stuff done in here. We'll probably do some more stuff in here actually. But anyway, we just wanted to say, you can use something like this to work in. You don't have to have something fancy and neat. Yeah, that's great. If you got it, great. I've had a real nice shop in the past and I will again in the future, but right now,
this is what we got.
This is what we got. So
it's either this or outside, one or the other.
It's better than working outside in the mud and the dirt, I can tell you that. So anyway, we just wanted to highlight this. The point is get out there and work on something, right? Get out there and do something.
Projects won't work if you don't.
Be productive, that's right. Your projects are never going to get finished if you don't finish them or you don't get started.
Look who came to join us.
Oh, looky there. It's the movie star. Say hello, everybody.
Huh?
Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
She's repping the old school Mr. Mark shirt. You
She
can't
is.
find those anymore. Those are just, you don't find them.
It did get into it, didn't it?
Yeah. Why is it still so...
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Why it's just... Oh.
Do bees have more?
Oh, it's not attached to that.
They only have 2 bolts, right?
Just years?
Oh, yeah. Let's take this off so it doesn't matter.
I'd say you need my overhead crane, but I don't think there's room.
Yeah.
Gus, Kaiser!
I wouldn't trust the...
No, I wouldn't put it on those beams.
All right. What do we...
It's got to come up some before it'll...
Oh.
There. Need my weight? There's more force you can. There you go. Well, I can't quite get that in there. Now it's all through here. You can see what it does. It's got to tilt your weight up. We need to make sure and slam it backwards so it damages the radiator.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hold it. You come around. Because once she falls, she's going straight to the floor.
Well, and you've got to pivot.
All right. I can see it. It's okay. Good. All right. Ready?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1. Down. Just lay it on its side. Yeah. There.
That was an awful lot of work just to get to that little keeper.
There we go. First time I've been off there in 90 years. So you can see this rubber in here gets old and brittle and hard, and it really just sets on there. I guess it's maybe vulcanized on there or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's what... So when it comes loose,
What
then
keeps that in place?
I don't know.
I don't see a keeper.
I don't either. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see.
Well, I don't either. So in this case, what you're saying is it's the blind leading the blind?
Pretty much. Surely that's just not like pressed on there, is it?
I wouldn't think so. I would think there would, but there's no spring. You know, it's not like the later ones that's got a spring preloading it.
Right. Huh. Now's when we need that bearing thing.
Bearing splitter,
Put it right there and whack it.
I'm going to take this off so that we can forget to put it back on.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've got the radiator off and we've got down to this and we're not sure how to get this off of here. So that's what we're trying to figure out now. When we get that figured out, we will let you know. We're on. So you know at the beginning of every video it says we don't have any idea what we're doing. Well, this is a prime example. Okay.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. So we have determined that this is spring loaded. Look at that, it's coming. Hey, if it's a dumb idea, if it works, is it really a dumb idea? I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. I had zero confidence that was going to work. Zero.
You saw it here first, folks.
That worked.
You saw it. You saw it here first. We are patenting this ratchet strap in a new way.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem.
What?
How do we release it?
Well, we just stand back. We stand back there.
Stand back.
Watch the dogs. Oh, that wasn't bad.
That was anticlimactic.
Okay. And there we go, folks.
Using a ratchet strap going around the governor. Oh, the locking pliers. That's crucial.
If it
Should pop right off now.
And there we go. See there?
I'm
Look.
gonna need more coffee.
Oh, that's way more
That's
spines than we need.
okay.
And now we gotta figure that out. Okay. We got a whole box of parts and stuff here, so we gotta figure that out. Hold on, please.
I'm looking at the wrong page.
Now, do we want to put this on there? We don't need to put this on there, do we?
No. 8. That's packing. That's a little cord.
Actually, that goes right there.
7. Spacer. Fan bearing.
Is there a spacer somewhere?
I don't have one over here.
Huh?
I don't have one over here. There, right there, spacer. Oh, it's even broke down by part number. This is perfect. Almost like they knew they were going to be selling it to idiots that didn't know what they were doing.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're not idiots.
B2121, B20.
Use a driver against old bearing, race, and drive spacer shoulder stop. I think that's what you're supposed to use to do what we just did.
Ah,
That's what you're supposed to use.
nonsense.
We don't need that.
Nonsense.
We'll have this thing running by 3 o'clock.
Somebody hadn't twisted the bolt off.
Installation instructions. Well, here's the instructions. Here, you read them. I don't have my glasses.
Does it have a... These aren't the correct instructions.
They're not?
Because nowhere in here does it say to use a ratchet strap and locking pliers around the governor. I'm still amused at
Good
that
times.
one. I'm still very amused with that part. This doesn't work yet. You can't have thoughts on camera.
Good times, folks. Good times.
And now it's stuck.
What?
I don't think that needs to be on just yet.
Well, I just put it on there just to...
Yeah.
I was just playing around.
Well, now it won't come off, so...
Well, get a hammer. What?
There we go. Actually, no, that don't go on yet either. Order! Order!
I'll stop. I'll stop. All right. I guess this has to go on there because it go against the bearing in there?
Well,
Probably.
see, you bought a bearing here,
Something, yeah, see, it's got to go in
and I
there.
assume that this bearing is inside.
Yeah, he gave me,
You got all this to redo the whole fan shaft.
yeah,
So
we're not doing that.
you don't want to. That bearing's fine.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean there's no play in it.
No, we'll save that for
There's
later.
there's a little bit of actual play, but there's got to be a little bit for your fan gears.
Right. It's fine. We don't need that. We're skipping that.
Okay. This spacer was a stopgap measure by
Fan
Deere.
shaft retainer, we need this. I haven't got a pair of glasses in the chicken coop yet for, you
You
know.
do that too?
Oh yeah.
I have shop glasses. I go to Dollar General and buy the numbers that match my prescription and leave them by the milling machine. Or
Yeah. I got glasses everywhere, man. I got them in my truck, my car,
okay, so it's not just me.
my office at work.
But see, the glasses thing is new to me.
Oh, really?
It's kind of a new.
Well, you're younger than me, so it's.
Yeah, it's more of a newer. It's
Than this.
and then that.
Okay.
Here's my
That's all we need.
issue. Let's just set this aside for a second. That means this needs to go on first. Okay. This won't fit in as is.
Oh, I wonder if there's one in there.
So there's one already in there,
We'll
but
just leave it.
the new one is not as big around. So it's making me wonder if there isn't something in there that is supposed to be changed.
Well.
Just that.
No.
And see, that's not right either because, see, check this out.
Yeah.
This fits tight against that cork seal, right?
Right. Yeah.
It does not against that.
Right.
So there's
It almost like bring that pulley over here, because it's almost like there's a bearing or something right there that if you turn that around.
Yeah, but if you, you're still thinking, you're still
Does that fit in there? Yeah. See how that
You're
fits in there?
still wanting to. You
And
think
then-
all this goes in there?
And then this goes here.
I wonder if no, this wouldn't go there, because this has to flex.
Oh, yeah.
See, because that. I bet you're right. I bet you this and this spacer all go inside this housing,
Yeah.
and you don't want to change all that.
No,
So here I was giving you grief about putting the pulley on early, and
I don't think so. But see, look in there. You see, it's like a bearing or something in there, right?
yeah, and it should have in theory. You'd think there's two bearings, and you have two bearings,
Right.
and there's a spacer. Yeah,
So this goes in there to hold
don't
that
wanna-
bearing.
yeah. If you don't want to put that together,
Put the
then-
pressure on the bearing, right?
yeah, put it on then.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, then we're ready. And according to the parts book, pulley, spring,
That just stays open splined like that.
yeah, because this has to slide.
Right.
Because you remember on that A,
Yeah.
what is all this stuff?
It has a rubber.
Oh, it's rubber. So you're going to be doing this again.
Yeah. Somebody said I took a picture of it or something. Somebody said I should change that one out while I got it apart, but we ain't got all the time.
It's Saber radiator.
I know. But we ain't got all the time in the
Well,
world.
before we do that, it's going to be a pain. Anyway, you see that this is going to set probably about.
Oh, okay. So it does cover up the splines. Yeah. Okay.
And then the keepers, because that outer collar, I have too many things. I don't have enough hands for demonstration purposes here. I do this a lot. I try to lay it out and make it look visual.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But now something.
So that's going to hold like this. That's
Where's that? We have to have that collar, which is, I bet, this piece right here.
yes. Yes, the little taper collar. That
Is that
holds
tapered?
So that, yeah, it's
Yeah,
tapered.
it's tapered. Okay, so
that's
that goes
gonna
on there.
hold after these.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I think we got it. I don't think we need to change this. I mean, it's not.
Well, your tractor.
clearly it's a very low hour tractor. It's not worn out.
You told me you're going to paint it purple and put it on a stick out in front of your house. I'm going to question you, but
Right.
your tractor.
I don't think that needs to be. I don't think. Because to get this out, you got to take the whole shaft
You
out.
have to take the shaft out,
which is what we were trying to avoid
really
anyway.
Isn't that hard to do?
I know, but
Yeah, that is that collar.
Yep,
See, that
it
holds
is.
that in place. Okay, well then, okay. So, collar, and of course your subscribers have watched us try to do this before
yeah,
with varying degrees of success.
right.
Last time we didn't run a. Yes, I'm still amused by it. Last time we didn't run a ratchet strap around the governor. Where is,
I'm just surprised that worked.
I'm shocked.
Totally
as
amazed
well
that
as
it worked.
did.
I don't know if does our handy dandy toolkit have a wire brush in it?
I think you're asking a lot for a Harbor Freight box.
Yeah, I don't think
I
it
guess
does.
I shouldn't say anything. I use Harbor Freight tools all the time. I've got a set of jack stands that are probably 20 years old from Harbor Freight that are excellent. The big heavy orange ones.
Yeah,
And
fits better with a little lubrication.
just a little bit. And don't get me started on the winches. The Badland wrench is excellent.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I like mine.
I don't know. I don't know how I loaded. I don't know how I messed with this crap without a Badland.
I don't either.
I don't know how I did it.
I used to use come-alongs and all kinds of jerry-rigged.
Patrick and I once loaded some
Stuff.
stuff with a handyman jack, chaining it to the top and
Yeah.
using that. That was
The fan's over there behind you if you want
that would be a good idea to put on.
Hey, yeah.
And remember,
It should have a front.
front.
Yep. That's a new old stock fan. No expense spared here.
Except for the bearings in the front housing.
Yeah, don't worry.
I said it.
Don't
I
worry
said it.
about it.
I said it.
Now, we're going to have to.
And now this.
Yep. And then
Okay.
the keepers and the thing. Well, we're back in business. If I hadn't broke that bolt off, we'd have this back together.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I don't know.
Now, the trouble with doing it this way is we're going to struggle to get this strap, because the strap cannot be in the middle, because we've got to be able to,
We'll put the thing on there first.
well, I can't line up the splines yet.
Oh,
So I have to leave space, I think.
yeah. Yeah.
Here,
you're
let's
right.
consult the book on how to properly
How to
use
use
the
the
ratchet
strap?
the ratchet strap, yeah.
We haven't wrote the book yet. That's the next thing.
I'm still laughing that this is working. I'm still, it's like,
Well, we don't have it back
this
together yet.
amuses me more than it should that this worked as well as it did.
I think we're all right. We can make that work. All right, tighten her down.
Hey, wonder if this is how Matt Wilkerson does it up there.
I don't know. Matt, is this how you do it? Write down in the comments, Matt, if this is how you do it. Hopefully that strap doesn't break. I think that's close.
This is working.
That's close.
This is hilarious that it's working. Palm of my hand won't mar up aluminum like a hammer would.
All right. Oh. Where's the, I need a, oh, the dead blow. Just use the end of the dead blow to, oh, there you go.
Did it clear the strap on your side?
Yeah. Tighten her on down. There, we're getting there. Oop. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, perfect. That's enough right there. Whoa, plenty.
You think you're far? You think you're far enough for the keeper? I bet you're not yet.
Well, you got to put the.
No, we need to go further.
We do?
Yeah, we need to go further.
Oh, the keeper comes back here.
Right, because that collar
Yeah, yeah.
is there.
Okay, just another 1/4 of an inch or something. Just hold tight, little strappy.
Now,
Hold.
after the last one,
Hold tight, little strappy.
after the A, my dad actually was on the
That's
phone.
probably enough. Let's try it.
Yeah. After the last video of the A, my dad was on the phone with me wanting to know why we weren't using C-clamps or something like this. And same problem though as before. We can't release this controlled.
Well, it's not going to go anywhere.
Stand back. Gus, come here. Come behind me.
Just there we go. Guys,
You saw it here first.
you saw it right here first. We used a ratchet strap to change out the fan, and it worked.
And it worked.
It's together. There is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Why would that not? That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, there you are.
Does it say front? Oh, it says front
It
right
says
here.
front.
We even got it right the first time.
Yeah, I have made that mistake before, which is why
Right. All right, take 2. Oh, there we go. What we're doing is we're heating up that housing so we can get that broken off bolt out of there, and try not to burn the chicken coop down.
it'll only burn down once.
Well, I said in the previous video that I may burn it down, so I didn't intend on burning it down with tractors in it, but you know, you never know.
I don't recommend that, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been through that. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what we're doing here, we're heating up the housing, and what that does is expands the material so that the bolt will come loose. And now you'll see the bolt is coming right on out of there,
If I get the pliers on it.
where before it wouldn't budge. So we've loosened it up. Now, of course, it's red hot, so it will totally burn you. But
So will the head once it's been on there.
yeah. So that's good. We got the inspectors laying over here, and one's over here. He's walking around and doing his job, inspecting. Right, Gus? You the chief inspector?
He's looking for another piece of chicken or something.
He's looking for a stick.
That's what victory looks like.
Yep. So I was just noticing this on this original fan here, for all you original folks out there. This is the back side of the fan, and only half of it's painted. You can see right there. There's the front side, or well, actually, I guess this is the back side.
That would be the visible side.
Visible side, the back side, right? And it was green underneath, so they painted it green before, and then they went back and painted it yellow
With a brush.
with a brush.
Can you see the brush marks?
Some places you can. And then on the back, they only painted the half side of the fan because the squirrels have got into the electrical. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Anyway, so that's kind of cool. For all you purists out there, that's what an original fan off original tractor looks like.
Yeah, you can kind of see the brush marks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope y'all are enjoying chasing rust so far. Had Brian down here this morning, and so you know this is real life for us. We're not making this up. This is what we do. You know, messing with this old stuff. He comes down, helps us, and we'll go up, help him. We'll help anybody else that needs help within reason. I'm just saying, that's what it's all about. Friends helping friends. And we were able, you know, I'm very happy because I wanted to get this changed today. This was my goal, to get this changed out today, and we did, and I'm very happy and thankful that it worked out. Everything's good there. The only bolt that we broke this morning, taking everything off, was on the bottom side of the radiator. No one will ever see that. So I already went to the hardware store and got a new bolt, and got that taken care of. So when we put it back together, it'll all be good. And I was really stressing about taking the steering shaft out and getting that steering wheel off without breaking the steering shaft, or without having to heat the steering wheel to get it off there, because either one of those scenarios would have A, ruined the paint on everything, and B, wouldn't have looked good, right, with the rest of this original patina look we got going on with these things. These things, let me tell you, I've restored trucks, tractors, cars, you name it. I've done it over the years, and working on these original paint machines is the hardest thing to do, because you don't want to scratch it too hard, because then you're scratching the paint off, but yet you got to scratch it hard enough to get the grease off of it, right? And you know, it's only has that original paint on there one time, and if you rub too hard and rub all the paint off of it, well, then you've defeated the purpose. So very, very rewarding to make them look like that when they're done. It's a lot of work, a lot of effort, but that tractor looks pretty doggone good, I think. Hopefully this one will look as good. And so here I am sitting here talking and not working. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying. I think I started with this. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. This is what we do. This is real life for us. We're not making this stuff up. This is, you know, messing with this 80, 90-year-old equipment. It's just what we do. So, you know, we have a good time with it. Have a good time with our friends. And that's what it's all about, really.
Hey everybody, welcome back. For you, it's probably been like 3 seconds. Real time, it's been a couple days. Yeah, work, taking my grandmother to dinner, you know, life, okay? But here we are, a few days later. We're back on the 35B today, and we got to finish rebuilding the carburetor here. He's got a rebuild kit that he ordered from, I'm not sure where it comes from. Lynn Brothers. Pretty sure it came from Lynn Brothers. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing on rebuilding the carburetor, but, you know, I've taken a couple apart and cleaned them up. I'm not going to say I'm an expert, because I'm not. But, yeah, I know we got the brake clean here. It's actually carb and choke clean. Okay, so, anyways, as you guys can tell, I've already got this thing ripped apart here. Did that the other night. But it's pretty rusty in here. You know, it's definitely had some water in it. It had water in it whenever we bought it. Last summer, I tore it apart, kind of did a makeshift cleaning just to get it ready to go to a show last fall. And we got it good enough to run, sort of. I mean, you guys saw it when we pulled it in here. It wasn't running right, but it was running. So we're going to try to improve on that. Yeah, I got all the parts laid out here. Hopefully we haven't missed any. We got a new rebuild kit from the Lynn Brothers. There's a new float. I'm not entirely sure what all we got here, but it says basic carburetor rebuild kit. Doesn't say rebuild, just says basic carb kit. So we're gonna find out together. Well, folks, I've fought this for a little while, and I've come to the conclusion we got to use the old stuff. Number one, check out the difference in the float length. Now, I know that doesn't look like a lot, but every millimeter counts in this situation. And the needle, I mean, look at the old one compared to the new one. So, all of that stuff, that's enough difference that when you get the bar, the float and everything in there, and you tighten the seat down where it's supposed to be, the float won't move. So we gotta reuse the old stuff. Luckily for us, the old stuff was still good. All right, so we got it all put back together. We don't know if it's right yet. I don't have my needles adjusted right, they're just in there. But we're gonna go put it on the tractor and we're gonna see what we can make happen. Okay, so got the intake put back together. Now it's time to set the gas tank and the hood back on here. And instead of pulling the steering wheel and the steering shaft and everything, all of this, our air stack, our exhaust pipe, all of that is still loosely fitted. So I'm going to take that off, and then we'll just sneak it right in. Just sneaks right under. Okay, so our hood and gas tank are in two separate pieces. So we gotta put this back together before we can set it on there. And you just slide her in there like so. Make sure you're all... Oh, wait, let's take the gas cap off first. Makes things a little easier. Like so. You know, you gotta get a little violent with it every now and then. Kinda, sorta, just like that, folks. That actually went on there really easy. Alright, well, I got the hood and everything put back on. It's all nice and tight. Ain't gonna go nowhere. And the bosses showed up and said it was quitting time. So I guess that means we're quitting for the day. Yeah, all that's left is just to finish. You know, that's typically how it goes. But yeah, we just gotta finish cleaning this thing up. I mean, look, he's already done the radiator. He hasn't touched the hood. See the difference?
Okay, you can see I've oiled the hood down. WD-40'd it down. You can see the John Deere in there a little bit on this side. It's not the greatest. You can see some of the yellow shining through what's left. This is not exactly the best side. Top came out pretty decent. You can definitely see the brush strokes when they painted these things. This side, you can really see the John Deere GP general purpose on there. Pretty cool. Pretty happy with how that turned out. And then the little small tank. Happy with how that turned out. You can see the Model B on there. So that turned out pretty good. Now I'm just cleaning up a little bit of grease around the PTO here and on the drawbar, and then we'll WD-40 all this down and start working on the wheels. So that's kind of where we're at. We're very close on this one as well, to getting it ready to go. It's almost done. Just a few more minor things here and there, but she's really close. Well, it's ready to go other than cleaning the tires up. It runs, it's clean, it looks good, it's got new oil in it. so today we got the 4-bolt out of the chicken coop. We're gonna break her in a little bit because this A doesn't want to start. We left him out in the rain the other day and he's not real happy. So we're gonna use the B to get him started with the belt. .38A, .35B. So we got the 35 out here in the yard. You can see Josh is over there. He's talking on his camera. We're just trying to get this A to start. We left it out in the rain the other day. It didn't want to start. And so we're loosening the B up a little bit since it hadn't been run much since we got it. We've changed the fluid. I thought I heard it start. Not sure if it did or not. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We're just loosening the B up a little bit, trying to start that A. Having a little demonstration out here in the yard. All right, everybody. So this is the conclusion of the Model B series. Saga. So they're both loaded on the trailer, as you can see behind us. And when you see this video, these tractors will actually be in Wisconsin. So hopefully you're at the show. You can see them in person. If you'd like to, come up and say hi. We'd be glad to meet you. You know, and if not, subscribe to the channel. That always helps too. Then you can see them again sometime in the future. Right?
Yeah. I mean, just because we're ending the series now, which actually we're not really ending the series. There's going to be another video of them up in Wisconsin that'll be on here.
This is kind of the working on them.
It's the end of the working on them series. I mean, there's still a few things to do, but you know, nothing major.
Right.
That's going to keep us from going somewhere with them. So
they're show ready as they're going to be right now.
Yeah.
Let's call it that, right? All right, so thanks for watching. Hope you like Chasing Rust. If you do, like, subscribe, all those things. It's free of charge. No tariffs on that at all today, this week, yet. So subscribe. Doesn't cost you a dime.
thanks for watching.
Peace out. Can't have nothing nice. Look at that. Would you look at that? Why? Why do they gotta attack me like this? I just washed it. It's all over my truck. What did I do to them? I don't know. Here I am at the car wash again, getting ready to wash my truck before I go out of town. Crazy.